Welcome to part 37, and we are inside Ganon's inner sanctum. Now, at this point, we can only go two directions, so let's go right first. And as soon as we enter this room, the camera will decide to zoom in on torches in a particular order. See? And of course, each torch has a certain number of candles lit, so and as the boat will tell you, do not overlook the most insignificant detail. So, that's good advice. That's good advice. Now, looks like there's no way we can move on in this room yet. So, let's see what's in the other direction. Come on. Move it. Move it. Move it. There we go. So, let's head through the door across. Now, by going through this door, we will go into an identical room, only with crystal switches in place of the torches. And the camera zooms exactly like it did in the other room. So, what you want to do here is take out the boomerang and hit the crystal switches in the exact order the camera zooms. And by doing so, a purple warp portal will appear, and the boat will also show up for some reason. And basically the portal will take us back up to the surface, and it's pretty much a way to tell you if you have any last minute things you need to do up in the surface above, here's your chance. And the portal will take us directly to Forsaken Fortress. Ugh. Yeah, I would be scared if something just popped out like that, too. So, if you want to go back up to the surface, here's your last chance, and yeah. But, what we're going to do now is we are going to go back into the torch room, and we are actually going to fall down the hole. And by doing so, we will enter a maze in which we have to fight Phantom Ganon numerous times. Now, if you do this right, you beat Phantom Ganon in a room, he'll drop his sword, and the hilt will tell you which direction you need to go. However, I am not going to do it just like that. If you know exactly where to go, you can get through this quickly without even fighting him. So here's what to do. As soon as you drop in, go through the door behind you like this, and then take a left. Make sure you don't focus your attention on Phantom Ganon, or else you'll lose your direction. And then go straight. See, I am breaking the rules. I'm not playing it your way. Alright, then go left. And then here, take a right. And last but not least, head straight and we will be at our destination. See, you don't have to fight this guy numerous times. It saves time and hearts. Although we do have to fight him here. Now, Phantom Ganon has some new moves. First, he'll split himself off and try to surround you. A well-timed spin attack will take care of him. He'll also shoot a bunch of red energy orbs, and again, a well-timed spin attack will take care of those. And of course, he still has that whole tennis ball energy thing maneuver that we can still do. So yeah. Anyway, by beating Phantom Ganon in this room, we'll get the dungeon of Ganon's Tower. The light arrows! Yay! Alright, so yeah, we pretty much know what to do with those. Now, by going through this door right here, you'll go back to we'll be teleported back to the one room, like back up to the above area. And we have to face Phantom Ganon one more time. And what we have to do here is shoot him with the light arrows, and he'll be dead forever. He'll be dead. We'll never have to see him again. Come on. Of course, he keeps doing that surrounding trick. Come on. Stop doing that. Float in the air so I can get a clear shot at you. There we go. And goodbye. Yay. And once again, the sword is left behind. Alright. Now what you want to do here is pick up the sword and toss it at, yeah, this area right here, where that pig monster symbol is. And it will show us the way to Ganondorf. So, yay. And of course, these pots here will recover things like arrows, magic, hearts, and whatnot. So, get as many as you can before moving on. Alright. After getting everything, let's go. Let's head onward. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shoot things with the light arrows because these things are pretty much one-hit kills for most enemies, including moblins and mighty Darknuts. Now, how can you be so mighty if you can be killed with one shot of light arrows? But then, of course, light arrows are very powerful, so yeah. Now, as I climb upward, I like to point out that, you know that maze with the Phantom Ganons? You know that somewhere that I've read that you'll be facing Phantom Ganon if you go the wrong direction? Well, it's not entirely an endless loop. In fact, there are some rooms in this maze that have other enemies, such as moblins, and mighty Darknuts and mini blins, and I find that kind of interesting. I mean, I never knew any of this stuff before, and I've played this game for years. I mean, I've been doing it the old beat Phantom Ganon and follow the hill to the right door method, and it was only recently, as I am preparing this LP, that I found out this nice trick about just going through the correct door quickly and the other enemies, and yeah. And of course, as you get higher, the music decides to go bye-bye. Kinda sucks, but hey, it means we're approaching the end. We're approaching, well, endgame. Yeah, I know it appears that I'm wasting magic energy, but don't worry, there are pots that have that can resupply me. And last but not least, there are two mighty Darknuts guarding this door, and come on, die. Ah, missed. There we go. Yeah, mighty Darknut. Alright, we're in. Yeah, make sure, ooh, fairy. But I already have it. I already have, two fairies. The original two fairies that I've collected in the first two dungeons. And I still have Granny Soup. The original servings of Granny Soup the first time she gave it to me. So, yeah, let's, oh, good. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go face Ganon. Let's save Zelda. Again. Yay. Now, Link never had trouble wading through water before. I guess it's the effects of the cutscene. I just... yeah. Alright, so... okay, Zelda's asleep. And... one questions how she got that way. Maybe she took a sleep potion. Maybe there was a sleep spell. Now, this is Ganondorf being creepy-er, because he's reading her dreams. He's seeing her dreams, and that's an invasion of privacy right there. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, he was considered a creep while he was kidnapping little girls throughout the sea. Of course, he needs to find the correct one that had the piece of the Triforce, but still, that's so creepy. Okay. Well, there's always hope, man. Ah! Musical sting! Woo! Okay. Come on. Yeah. Waiting for the right person. Waiting for a worthy opponent. Oh boy. So what are you gonna do now, Uh-oh. Oh man, he's transforming already? Well, that's kinda soon. A little too soon. And what's he becoming? Ah! Oh my goodness! Whoa! Oh boy. Anyway, regain my composure. Let's do this. Anyway, this is Puppet Ganon. Now, Puppet Ganon, of course, is held together by strings. And what we need to do is use our boomerang to cut the blue string so that he'll essentially be limping over. Now, the red string, however, is invincible and cannot be cut at all. So what you want to do is cut enough of the string so that Puppet Ganon will be limp. And what we need to do is aim for his glowy blue tail with the light arrows, and that will damage him. Now, every time you, after every time you hit the glowy blue ball, he'll retreat to the ceiling to reattach his strings, and some keys will fly down to try and distract you. Come on, and there we go. And the keys here will actually can help resupply you with arrows, magic energy, and hearts in this case, right? Like right here. Now, yeah, this is the only time in the entire game that we will actually face a form of Ganon's pig form. I mean, it's kind of too bad because, well, it'd be kind of cool to see what Ganon's form would be like in this kind of graphics. So yeah. Anyway, of course, Puppet Ganon will attack by launching his fist statue, which you can easily dodge. Come on. All right. There we go. One more hit and he's done for. Although I do admit I like this music a lot because, well, I like this boss music. Well, this boss music in particular because it has some kind of remix of Ganon's theme, and it's kind of dark and sinister and warped a little. You know, like right here, for example. And speaking of warp, yes, that's a warp jar right there, but we cannot use it just yet. Come on. Ugh. Stupid bats. And of course I missed my opportunity, and if you wait too long, Puppet Ganon will automatically go back up into the ceiling to reattach his string, so I thought I should point it out, like right here. So yeah, don't waste too much of your time. Now I have to question, why is there water down here? In fact, I know it's a case of cutscene convenience and all that stuff, but what happened to Zelda in her bed? I mean, maybe I don't even want to know what happened to Zelda in her bed, but And the one thing about trying to lock onto a string is, as you see with Ganon turning himself around, as you lock onto the tail string, it takes a little while for it to actually cut. So come on. Ah, man. See, again, don't waste your time or else this happens. Ugh. Come on. Oh, that was close. Don't worry, I believe this is where I finally kill him. Yeah, see, I lock onto a string, and there we go. Come on. Ah, no. Come on. Come on. Ah! Come on, I'm in point-blank range. Shoot him! There we go. Finally. Alright, we did it! Well, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it was easy, but what the? Uh-oh. I knew we're not done yet. I knew this isn't over. And I just like how the music was first in its triumphant beat the boss mood, but then changes like, you're not done yet. Anyway, this is Puppet Ganon Spider Mode. And essentially what it does is it will go up into the air, spin around randomly above you, and then it will slam on down. Now, of course, Keith will again try and bother you. It'll serve as a distraction while it spins around the air, getting ready to squish you. Now, what you have to do is angle the camera upward so that you can be able to see the reflection in the water, and then move out of the way as soon as Puppet Ganon decides to come down and crush you. Yay, magic pots. Now, of course, if you time it just right, you'll end up with in a perfect position where you can shoot the glowy blue orb with light arrows. So, yeah. Ah, come on. Now, of course, this is where I kind of screw up because he'll start to land directly on me, and I get hurt a lot. And here we go. Ow! Ah! Yeah. Come on. See? Come on. Ow. See, every time you get hit, it takes away one heart. I mean, it's not that bad, but still, it's freaking annoying. Come on. Of course, Boomerang helps with the... But, yeah. And I keep missing it. I keep missing the correct angle for him to, you know, get the spinning or to hit the glowy blue ball. And here's the thing. I know it's a video game, but why expose such a weakness? I mean, come on. It's obvious that blue glowy blob thing is your weakness, but why expose it? Run away! Ow! I hate you, Keys. Stupid bats. Come on, come on. Oh, change angle, change angle, change angle. Good. Now shoot. There we go. And then it just immediately changes into its next form. I mean, no fanfare required. Puppet Ganon Snake form. And this is the hardest form of Puppet Ganon because, well, for one, he is moving fast, and that means it's hard for you to get a direct aim. Now the goal is, what you're supposed to do is use your Master Sword to stun him in the face. That way he'll stop, allowing you to get a good shot in or two. But he's moving so darn fast that I can't... I mean, look at that. Look at that. This is ridiculous. And of course, there are more added to the situation to slow you down. But of course, you can kill them to get a resupply of goodies. Now, I should have just stopped him using my Master Sword, but I decided to try my luck and see if I can just shoot him while he's close enough. And thankfully, that's how I pretty much took care of him. Ow. Come on. Now, of course, I was hoping I wouldn't have to use a blue potion just yet, but, spoilers, I did not. Come on. There we go. One. Let go of me, you stupid one-eyed pointy thingies. Ah, cool, you stopped. Ah! This is ridiculous. Oh yeah, one more and he's history, and I only have one thing of magic energy left. Come on, I need to get a good position. And he is dead. Well, defeated anyway. And I've read somewhere that if you put all-purpose bait, he'll stop to eat it right quick, and well, that's when we can get a quick shot on him. So, yeah. Jeez, I feel for you, Link. I feel for you, dude. And of course, he's not beaten. I mean, he survived a castle collapse. He survived getting beaten in his Ganon form by the Hero of Time. So, and he has the Triforce of Power. Duh. So of course he'll be super strong still. So, yeah. And of course he'll be waiting for you at the very top, which means we're going to have to do a lot of climbing. So, yeah. Come on. Now what you have to do is, we're going to start our descent by climbing the red rope, you know, the one that attached Puppy Ganon in the first place, until we get to an upper area. And on the way, we will get some pots that will help you recover hearts, magic energy, and whatnot. But here's the thing. From this point forward, we no longer need any magic energy. In fact, we are approaching the point of no return. Yeah. Once we go through the door on the top, it's the end of the game or bust. So yeah, if there's any last minute things you need to do, go back now and well, pretty much get it done, because I mean, yeah. I mean, if you have any leftover charts you need to find, any islands you need to sail, any mini games you need to do, well, this is it. And of course, when we get up to the upper area, there is a warp jar covered with boards that we can destroy with bombs. And then we can just essentially go on. We just essentially have to go back and forth between warp jars. No more climbing required. So yeah, this whole Hero of Time Reborn thing. Well, Ganon, buddy. This Link is just a simple kid. He was a simple kid living on an island who just happened to be celebrating his birthday, and he was forced to wear clothes as a custom by his island. I mean, he didn't want to wear these clothes in the first place, but, well, yeah. And then, of course, you have to send your big bird to kidnap little girls, and it just so happens that one of them is the leader of a band of pirates who just happened to who the conflict just happened to be sent Link's way, and then the bird changed its targets to target Link's sister, which prompted him to essentially go after her. And yeah, so dude, you're pretty much orchestrating your own demise by doing this, because, well, yeah. I mean, if you just leave well enough alone, if you just avoided Link's Island, you might have succeeded. Emphasis on might, because, well, the Triforce of Courage is still MIA at that point, but, yeah. And here's another thing. The light arrows in your own dungeon. I mean, I can understand the logic of having the one thing that can kill you close to you, but if a hero would come along and essentially discover this treasure, you're pretty much done for. I mean, light arrows are the one thing that can really hurt you, and there is no logic in keeping the one thing close to you if you know a hero is going to come along and snatch it. That's not very smart of you. And Ganondorf in this game was smart. He pretty much took out the one, the two sages that kept the Master Sword pretty much fully powered, you know, the whole destroying evil kind of thing, but, dude, seriously, light arrows. I mean, in your previous tower, Ganon, you had the golden gauntlets, which I don't believe hurt you, and Zelda of that game gave you the light arrows, so, I just don't understand it. Anyway, here we are, folks. It's endgame time. Now, of course, make sure you carefully make your way towards that entrance right over there, because it will lead you to the very top of the tower and the end of the game. Hooray! Of course, if you fall down by accident, just make sure you have your Deku Leaf equipped so you can land safely. Yay! Alright, folks. We will end Wind Waker once and for all in Part 38. See ya.